Take the Wrestling Podcast coming to you on August the 4th, 2022. I'm your host, Ernest EJ Christian, alongside Mikey B, Joe Lopez, producer Jim. Fellas, what's going on?
My tagline here says it.
Cool.
It's the worst of all time.
We got Craig also too on your screen. What's up, Craig?
Hey, buddy.
How you doing? Joe, what's up?
What's up?
Can't call it. Vic, producer Jim.
What's going on? Well, at least if you're the worst, there at least it's like a bratwurst. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
See? He gets
Silver lining.
it.
Silver lining.
He gets it.
You are the but you are the worst of the worst.
That guy gets it. That guy right there is the worst.
He's the worst. But I got it.
And that guy right there got the
That guy here?
Oh, now we're just moving people around. Now we're gonna get
Joe,
confused.
Back in the middle. I'm sorry. Back in the middle.
Why is
We got a party here,
Excalibur
but,
underneath Joe? That's what I'm trying to
And by the way, Joe's on top today for the record. Joe's on top today.
Always.
He's always on top.
He's a top guy. Come on. FTR. Let's go. Oh, we also got on loan. Well, I mean, Jim, I was part of both shows, but we got a first timer, intern Mark, the superstar. What's up, buddy?
Hi, boys. Thanks for having me. Here, I thought
How's the internet
said
today?
he was. Oh, I'm great. If I was any better, I'd be twins. Let me tell you something. I thought Smokey was sleeping in bunk beds because I heard him say he wanted to be on top the other night.
Also, for the second time on the show, with the Thank God's Not EJ tagline, we got our own Ryan Eagle, Ryan Miller. What's up, Ryan?
I can't see shit without my glasses on, so this is real bad for me.
What the fuck are you wearing today, buddy?
This doesn't look good for luchadors, putting the glasses over top, so I can do it like this for a little bit.
Don't you?
Are you literally about to super dragon his ass?
Can I ask a question of one of our guests?
I'm glad Joe's on top of me.
Well, yes. Yes, you are.
High five, buddy.
People pay good money for that. So,
this is true.
Out of curiosity, intern Mark, will you be presenting all three faces of Foley tonight, or are you being selective and only doing Cactus Jack?
Well, I may do a few others. Don't you worry. Bang, bang.
There we go. Oh, look, I'm no longer the only bear here.
I am serious. Hey, look at that. There's Smokey.
Mark, are you always serious or sometimes serious?
Are you new here? He's never serious.
I'm never serious. Suck it.
Anyway, the reason why you guys are on today is because we're going to be finishing our AEW Take 3 3CT trios bracket. We're down to 4 teams, and we're going to finish up tonight. We are missing, however, 2 members of your Jim of your show.
You guys realize?
Yeah, I gotta get higher.
You guys realize we're basically
way under.
Wait,
we're there already, buddy.
It's already happened, Mike.
It's already happened. I mean,
Ernest, put the dick back in your mouth and shut up for a minute. So, all I'm saying is, y'all realize that this mega conglomerate podcast thing is the ultimate elite storyline on AEW, right?
Yeah.
And Jim is fucking Adam Cole, baby. And I'm gonna just have to say that Mark and the other one are the Young Bucks. So like, hope you guys are gonna be okay. We're gonna take good care of Jim, I promise.
I was gonna say, am I turning on the other guy?
Yes, obviously, but they'll get Ernest. It's okay.
Jim's a heel.
Sorry about that, guys.
He's a heel.
Right now, I swear to God.
What happened to Smokey?
He was right next to you, Mark.
Oh, there he is.
But do we want to do our side first? Do you guys?
Yeah, go ahead. You can do a side first. You guys
All
are
right,
guests. We're polite here.
So in our semifinal matchup, we have the number 9 seed, the Death Triangle, and the number 15 seed, the Omega Bucks. Tim unable to join us tonight. Matt is actually on vacation. He's out in California right now doing the Disneyland thing.
Did they put in absentee ballots?
Oh, they did not. They did not. They didn't get them mailed in time. They put them in the wrong drop box. They put it in Al Gore's lockbox. I don't know why they got it in there instead of a mailbox.
It's rigged.
But
and Murtaugh?
Ryan, for you, Death Triangle or the Omega Bucks to advance to
Somebody
the
could say
final?
Riggs, as in like Riggs from WCW.
No,
Scotty
Martin
Riggs.
Riggs. Martin
So
Riggs
you talk-
of the Chicago Riggses.
I'm not even.
Chicago Riggses.
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. There go. Where's he going? I thought he was the fucking host. What's going on
You
here?
got for thinking,
Smokey's
Ryan.
upset.
It's so much better if you just don't assume things about EJ.
I'm
Other
so-
than
Let
the
it
fact
go.
that
I like his PJs though. I did enjoy the EJ's PJs. Dude,
PJs.
there's your fucking meal ticket.
there's your shirt right there. EJ's
There's your
PJs.
shirt. There's your meal ticket. EJ's PJs. Boom.
They had the little
You're
feet
fucking
on the
welcome.
bottom.
Jim,
You are welcome.
can you just say the question again? Because I swear to God, I wasn't listening.
Death Triangle or the Omega Bucks.
For what? What is this for?
We made it to the finals of the trio
Jesus Christ, Ryan.
tournament.
God, Smokey, you all right?
The Death Triangle.
Death Triangle. Okay, intern Mark. Death Triangle or the Omega Bucks.
I like the Omega Bucks because everybody's got a price.
It's a good one.
Man, so I'm the deciding vote, huh?
Do it.
I'm gonna go with the Death Triangle.
Oh,
Sorry,
Brian.
Tim. I finally had a chance to bury the goddamn Bucks. You're damn right. I'm Adam Cole, baby. Death Triangle. The finals.
What a heel turn. What a heel turn. Great work.
All right, Mike, you have the our side of the bracket ready to go?
I do, because I'm actually, ready to do this shit.
Yeah, Big Mac.
13 seed, the Blackpool Combat Club, represented by Gian Moxley, Daniel Bryan, Bryan Danielson, and Ring of Honor Pure Wrestling Champion Wheeler Yuter. Yep. They're taking on the surprise upstart 15 seed of the TNT champion Wardlow and the ever popular tag team of Hookhausen.
So you pick first.
I vote Hookhausen.
Who wants to vote first?
Wait, Jim, are you doing this side too also with us, or?
I mean,
Yes.
I'm a part of your show, aren't I?
Jim is
Yeah.
doing this side of the show,
So
and if
Craig's
it ends
the
in a tie,
first
Craig is the tiebreaker, like
Okay.
always.
Jim, you go.
Give me the Blackpool Combat Club.
Mike,
Why? No, you pick. You're the host.
No,
of the
you
show,
go.
Fuck.
I want to go.
Pick your fucking shit.
I don't know yet. You go.
How do you not know?
I don't know yet.
I
hold
get
on.
that, EJ. I'm easily influenced too.
See,
No, I'm
Easily
for it, honestly.
influenceable.
my tagline is right. Ernest goes to holdout because he doesn't know what the fuck he wants.
Oh,
One
no.
minute it's a dick in his mouth, the next minute it's fucking a cheeseburger in his mouth. He can't figure it the fuck out.
Speaking
Yeah,
of which,
dude.
I just had a McChicken an hour ago for the first time in like 7 years.
I bet if he tried, he could fit both.
Thank you, Jim. Appreciate that.
Ernest,
Black-
your
enormous.
stories make me sad because your life is boring.
Blackpool. Okay, Blackpool. Blackpool.
McDonald's?
Blackpool. God, it's so fucking hard.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, wow.
Hey-o.
Hey-oh.
I was obviously taking the Blackpool Combat Club because I'm good on the Wardlow Hookhausen team making it to the
It was
semifinals.
fun.
But
Well lasted.
I'm sorry, they went a round further than they should have. To be brutally, actually 2 rounds probably, but whatever. Yep. So
Okay.
Blackpool Combat Club, the Death Triangle for the first ever Take 3 CT AEW Trios champions.
Exciting.
Does anybody want to start? Does anyone want to maybe pitch why they think the team that they're going to vote for should walk away victorious?
Sure. The one who put the Blackpool Combat Club on this list in the first place, and I'm the only one here fighting for my team. So vote for me. Matt's not here. If he wanted to be here to vote for the Death Triangle, he could have, but he chose not to. So
He chose
No,
vacation
he
with
chose
his
California.
family.
he chose his
Good
family
reason,
and
right?
He chose
vacation over
California's
this.
family. What
Did
the
he
fuck?
just win an
Ridiculous.
Academy Award? Yes.
Ridiculous.
Good speech.
Yeah,
That's
stupid
it.
Matt. Stupid Matt.
Or vote for I don't give a shit. Or vote the other guy. I don't care.
I'm gonna go Blackpool Combat Club as well. I think this is about the hottest hand AEW has right now. And you might as well keep playing into the hot hand. I think it's
Speaking of hot hands, look at Ernest there.
Yeah, he's getting handsy.
Heyo.
big hand,
Fucking ugly
Hey,
ass
Can't keep
sausage.
those hands to himself.
It's big. It's enormous.
giant hand.
Sausage fingers.
Oh, right. Ryan likes those then.
Oh,
I'm a
he's-
sausage guy.
I'm
Yeah.
going Blackpool, man. Like it's like I said, it's the hottest thing going. To me, it makes the most sense. Blackpool. So it's 2 for Blackpool.
I'll go ahead and stake claim that I will also take the Blackpool Combat Club as my winner because it's one less time I have to listen to Justin Roberts roll every R imaginable in Ray Phoenix's name.
Thank you.
Fuck
Thank
Justin
you.
Roberts.
Thank you.
BCC for the win.
All right. Out of
BBC.
EJ,
BC.
EJ, Joe, Mark, do any of you have a vote for the
Yes.
Death Triangle?
I do. I have.
Of course he does. It's the same guy who played the fucking Lucha Bros theme for fucking 9 weeks in a row because he thought it was cool. All they said was,
Jim,
Lucha
please tell me you
Bros.
have that fucking theme on your thing right now.
Fuel?
Please tell me.
Kiewel? Like Eli Manning says?
Yes.
Kiewel?
He literally
Fuel.
would be like, it's a great theme song. What's great about it? They literally just say, Lucha Bros.
Mexican.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't have
You
that.
know
one.
me.
Racist as fuck.
No, it's Blackpool here for me though.
All right, cool. Winner of the first ever Take 3 CT bracket, the Blackpool Combat Club. Maybe better coming out to that then. Yes, but it is official. The winner of the first ever Take 3 CT bracket, which was the AEW Trios tournament, is the Blackpool Combat Club of Brian Daniel Bryanson, Gian Moxley, and Wheeler Yuter.
See, we lose it either way here because you either have fucking Justin Roberts rolling his R's or fucking Justin Roberts announcing John Moxley.
For what it's worth, my vote was going to be that the match gets interrupted by Hookhausen and Wardlow.
Yeah, I like that
and
idea.
then Tony Khan comes out and asks all the fans if they want them added to the match. And the fans will say yes because they love this team. And they get added to the match and they win the titles. Boom. You're welcome, Tony Khan.
That's really bad booking.
I said Tony Khan was behind it.
No,
I
he's
mean,
the booker of the year.
Very different Tony Khan.
if it's on AEW, then
He just said
really.
Tony Khan, so it's on him.
The scary thing is, it's what probably could happen. Mark, who would you have voted for out of these?
I would have went. I'm down with the BCP because you know me.
I fucking hate him sometimes. I really do. Never fail. Okay, so let's say in a crazy world, this thing came to a 3-3 tie, right? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, Craig.
Who would if you would have been the tiebreaker for this?
Come on, Craig. Don't let us down.
Would you have
Come on,
gone
Grandpa.
Blackpool Combat Club or would you have gone Death Triangle?
Who's in the Death Triangle?
Phoenix, Pentagon, and Pac.
And what's his name?
Brian, Moxley, and Wheeler Yuter.
No, those guys.
All right. BCC for the win. Let's go.
All right, there we go.
Yeah,
There it is.
That was
See,
a lot of fun.
Ernest is unfamiliar with this, but BBC always wins.
I'm sorry.
Fuck
what?
off. He said BBC always wins.
That's what I. Okay, that's what.
Joe,
I
do you like Blackhawk though?
Jesus Christ.
You need to leave.
I am an
Yes.
equal
That's a yes. Okay,
opportunity.
thank you.
Like that was the
Yes.
thing that literally.
Four.
was just-
Joe's a fucking slut. Of course he does.
Yeah,
You know what's really funny? So one
I'm
of
a
my
slut, too.
coworkers was telling me about one of her coworkers at her other job, and she was like, "This girl's a slut. She slept with 15 men." And I'm just sitting here like,
Joe said that's a Tuesday for him.
right? I'm just like, I literally said to her, I looked at her and I was like, I've probably slept with over 100 men in my life because I lost my virginity when I was 19. I'm 38 now, about to be 39. So
I don't know if I want to be on the bottom anymore.
Anybody else want to stab themselves in the fucking ear right now?
So wait, we're talking about like 19 years worth of sex. All I had to have had sex with was at least 5 different guys each.
I don't want to be under
years
EJ Movie back.
to be at 95.
Man, somebody get me an umbrella.
Right? Like,
Hi,
there
Ryan.
are definitely some years in there where I had sex with 5 guys in a week, let alone the year. So I'm just saying, my number is huge.
Your
Big
number is
numbers.
huge.
So much cum. There's so much cum here.
Sometimes Smokey just gets on his hands and knees and has to take
look,
it.
Like I
Joe.
said, you said 17 minutes, Mike. It's way under. Way
Joe,
under.
I'm going to try to ask a serious question here
Go
Okay.
ahead.
Why?
because for the
I do not have monkeypox.
no. So
Yeah.
for the straight men in the room here, like there's the old joke. I think it was Ron White that said, when you see one woman naked, you want to see the rest of them naked. Is it that way for you, Joe? Like if you've seen one penis, you want to see all of them?
No, but I know some guys who do think that way.
Okay.
Like there
I-
are literally guys who
I
I've
have a
had
question.
conversations with who have been like, I always want to see every dick, and I'm just kind of like if I find a guy attractive, I want to see it, and then I also really don't like uncircumcised penises, and I apologize to anyone in the
I'm learning
room
so
who
much
has
today.
foreskin. I
Oh, God,
could
why?
not have foretold your foreskin, but I personally just don't like. I prefer my little guy to not be wearing a turtleneck. That's just a personal preference. It's like
Right on the cock.
All right.
He's bi-curious.
I'm sure that some of you guys okay, think about it like this. Not every vagina is attractive, I'm sure.
No, you're right. And speak as a whore, speaking to another whore.
Yes.
And I have your number crushed, buddy.
I'm sure.
No.
Running a horror
As
over here.
the older they get, the more they look like they smoked an exploding cigar. So
Hold on. Before we get any further along in this horrific.
I think you know Jim.
Poor Jim. He's upset. He
The
can't get
guy,
his
the
vision
guy on
out
the
of
far,
his
the
head.
guy on the far side over there, great people ally. Please enlighten all those at home, on why you think that women shouldn't have asses.
It just doesn't make sense.
But
Because
he
a
thinks men
guy's
should
ass
put his
is
dick in it.
like
How the fuck does that make sense?
no, because a
like putting my
guy's
dick in a
ass is
woman's ass.
plump and tight and
You don't make sense.
and but also too it doesn't girls don't get any real pleasure out of you doing stuff to their butt, so they don't really need it.
hold on
Ow,
a second.
ow,
Hold on a second.
ow.
I am not going to take numbers and statistics from a guy who's been with one or two chicks in his whole life and is a gay man. Hey, but Joe, there's a lot of chicks who love butt stuff, buddy.
But Joe, explain that to me. I can't believe I'm going to ask this question.
Serious question.
Oh, boy.
I can't believe I'm going to ask this question.
Think about it, Jen. Think about it before you say it.
But do you like things going in your butthole?
Not
feel good to you?
not normally. I've done it.
Okay, that's
I've
right.
done
You're
it
a
for
top.
the right
You're a top.
people.
My bad. We learned that
I've
last
done
week.
it I've done it for about 5 people. Only one of them was someone who I kind of just did it because I felt pressured, as opposed to I really wanted to.
That's called rape.
No. It wasn't pressure from him. No. Wait, okay, I can explain the story really fast. So I go on Grindr. This is years ago.
Not an intervention.
Wait. This is like 5 years ago, literally. So I'm in New York and I have the day off of work for some reason. I think it might have been during fucking Hurricane Sandy. Anyway, so I have the day off of work and I talk into this guy on Grindr and he's like, "Ooh, let's meet up after your boxing class." And I'm like, "Okay, let's." So I then I get out of my class, I'm all sweaty and listening, hot, whatever. Anyway, I go on Grindr and I'm like, "Hey, are you ready to meet up?" And no answer. And now I'm horny, so I'm just like, "Okay, other person that's closer by anyway. Hey, you want to meet up?" And he's like, "Yeah, let's meet up." So I go and I hook up with that guy.
I gotta go watch that.
Right? I get together and I hook up with that guy. And then I leave that guy's apartment and I find the message from the first guy, who's really fucking hot, by the way. And he's like, "I'm ready to meet up." And I'm just like, I guess I can do that. So I go, and it's all the way uptown. I take the train a very long way, and I meet up with him, and he's expecting me to top him, but I just finished, so I needed a Bluetooth, and I didn't have one because that wasn't a thing back then. And
Guys, I'm really sorry. I'm
and
sorry.
so I felt bad because this guy
Jim,
wanted
this is all your fault,
that.
Jim.
This is on me. This is my bad.
This guy wanted me to do that, and I couldn't. and then he
Mute
was
him.
like, "But you're
Mute
first,
him
right?"
now.
And I was
I'd
just like,
rather
"Oh,
listen to
fuck."
Intern Mark
Like,
tell
not
stories.
really, but okay. And so that's how it happened.
I'm
Wait,
really
hold on.
no.
Wait. It's a Mark. You have any thoughts?
Just thoughts.
Man,
Are you serious?
Mark was not ready for this.
Mark
Are you
thought
serious?
this was a wrestling show.
I thought it was
It
a
is.
wrestling podcast. That's why I
Well,
agreed
I
to
mean,
come on it.
in a way, it's wrestling.
And, that's true.
Jim, I hate you.
You know, in a way, it's like
sorry.
golf
Look, it
too.
was
A lot of holes and a lot of balls. But I'm just waiting for my internet to cut out so I can just innocently walk away.
Like I was just trying to make a point that I would believe that there are people in all genders that enjoy butt things. That was the only point I was trying to make.
Fair.
You asked a real weird question to get to that point, Jim.
I did. It's my bad.
I mean,
Jim
that
had some
question was not a
questions.
good question.
It wasn't, and it seemed like a better question in my mind before I said it.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
understandable.
So that's on me, guys. I
Smokey's
apologize
favorite
for
butt
that.
thing is farting.
Hey, Jim, I know you
Bad
did an amazing
Jim.
job, but don't do it again.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Thanks, bud.
just
Poor
avoid.
Jim.
I'm
Quest-
looking
I'm
I
gonna
feel like
avoid
we
asking.
bonded.
sticking my
I'm
teeth
gonna
in so I don't
avoid asking Joe anything.
hear that again.
To Joe's
Joe.
point, it's like he's never seen Alexa Bliss, though. Like, I don't understand.
Oh,
Like,
come
that's
on.
the
Tony
butt
Storm.
that's.
Now, I
Jordan
will
Grace.
say this: we have shared photos in the Take 3 text group
Mhm.
and of Maurice again.
That's
Ms.
a
Never
good one. That's a
Always
loses,
great
wins.
example.
and
Miz
and
always
Joe
wins.
finally understood why guys like women's butts
Yes.
because of Maurice. So
But also, Miz is really hot too.
Miz is a good looking guy.
Hey, Joe, any peanut butter tonight?
Huh? What?
Any peanut butter tonight?
No, not now. I'm trying to be good.
Dear God, I'm sorry. Can we go to the next topic on the show? Mark,
Yeah.
Ryan, you guys do not need to stay.
I'm curious enough to see what the next segment is.
What's
Hell
next,
yeah.
next topic?
You're
Who knows what
bi-curious
that'd be?
enough to hang around, huh?
Didn't say bi curious enough, but whatever. Again, we're exit only right
Is this
here,
my
but
topic?
whatever.
I
I'll
can't
still
even
take
Poor
the ally.
Smokey.
Yeah, this is me. All right. SummerSlam was this past Saturday. So let's go down. Let's do it the same way we do it on 3CT since we have most of the crew here. We do this main event mid-card pre-show. So if you think
Joe, figure it out. You're making it's okay.
Ryan.
come on,
Figure it
Joe, get
out.
your shit
Joe's
together,
upset.
Joe. If you
course,
think the
Joe.
match is a must-see match, then it's a main event match. If you think it is make your choice. Not must-see, not must-skip. That would be a mid-card. If it is a must-skip, nobody needs to see this. You can do that as the pre-show. So we'll start at the top here. Bianca Belaire defeating Becky Lynch by pinfall to open the show. Obviously, we had Dakota and Bailey and Io come out after the match. The return of the man Becky Lynch post-match as well. I'm going to change my answer a little bit from 3CT earlier, and I'm going to go full main event for the opener. EJ.
I'll go mid card.
Ernest, are you in a bubble?
Yeah, silo.
Turn your
Silo.
fucking phone.
Joe.
All right, now hold on. I'll go mid card. It was a good match, but definitely a far cry of the Mania match. It was solid. Like it's a high mid card, but
Nope, that's not an
Considerable-
answer, sir. It's mid card, main event, or pre-show.
it's
We don't follow
a
those
mid
very
card.
well.
It's a closer to a high mid card, but
What is that? Wood?
my answer. Fuck
Native
off.
wood?
All right,
World?
Joe.
So I
What the fuck?
What is that? Where'd he go?
What?
I will say I do agree that the match at WrestleMania was a lot better. And I know Becky got injured during the match. That might have had something to do with it. I definitely just felt like it wasn't as crisp as some of their previous matches. But that said, it's easily one of the top 3 matches on the show. So, as I've done in the past, that is enough for me to give it main event status.
Ooh.
All right,
That's
Ryan.
a joke. Good. I like that.
I fight this battle because I hate this game that we play.
Why?
Because I
What
think
game is
the
that? This
answer
game
is,
here?
and I hate to agree with EJ, the answer is like upper
Fuck
mid
off,
card for
Ryan.
this.
Let me
What?
know.
What?
Look,
You don't agree with
What
me.
the fuck is the guy yelling? I'm trying to talk. He keeps yelling.
Mute
yelling.
Ernest.
I'm so
Mute him.
confused. Is it
honestly,
made of wood?
What the fuck? Sorry, go ahead.
Is
What's
it
going
made of
on?
wood?
What happened?
honestly, at this point, just answer it however.
No,
you-
there can only be one main event. The main event goes on at the end of the show. One main event. This, if you put this at the main event and spot of the show, there would
So
be
wait.
no other good matches
Right.
that would belong.
Wait,
there.
wait. Can I challenge your logic?
Let's talk about it.
Okay. So by
Do
your
I need another
argument,
beer before
back
you
in
guys
the
get
day, by your argument, back in the day, when Hulk Hogan would go on fourth at Madison Square Garden at a house show, and then Hacksaw Jim Duggan went on in the last match of the night, Hulk Hogan wasn't in the main event?
So what I hear you is you are shaming Hacksaw and his cancer, which is unbelievable.
What a dick.
Cancer free. He rang the bell.
He rang the bell.
He did.
Yeah, he's cancer
Number
free.
39.
That ball's gone.
No. I here's the deal. Here's my logic here. If I put this match as the main event, every other match would be less than that. Because in my mind, there should be one main event. The main event typically goes on at the end of like a pay-per-view.
Ryan,
That's my thought.
My
One
only
main
what's one of your
only
favorites,
defense to that,
Mercy?
Ryan? My
What's
only
one of your-
defense to that. Hold on. My only defense to that thought process, Ryan, is I would say that there are two main event matches: the main event match that opens the show, and the main event match that closes the show.
I mean, I don't even think that's accurate. Ryan,
That's-
what's one of your favorite SummerSlams between 1989 and 1991?
1990.
You too?
That
Funny
was
you
Bill.
funny you
Dude, that's
should
like
say
4 you guys now. That's
SummerSlam
Joe,
1990.
you, and Jim.
It's one of the very first VHS tapes of the WWF I've ever owned, right there.
Yes,
That's
SummerSlam
it,
90.
yes. It came with
Coliseum
the
video.
toothbrush.
Double main event.
Ooh, what does it say at the bottom?
Double main event.
So it's
Shut up,
promoted as a
EJ.
double
This
main
is
event.
my point to make. Shut the
Oh,
fuck up.
so let me make that.
Shut up. This is my topic.
I
This
love
is
that
my
everybody
point to
should-
make. Shut up.
It's
Everybody
my
shut
favorite game.
I didn't know it was your I didn't know it was your point to make here.
Right here it says double main event, the return of Hulk Hogan versus Earthquake. And
Are you
the
going to make a point, or are you just going to fucking keep talking about it?
that's my
Give us a
point,
fact.
Ryan. This is a
How do
double
I
main
hate you
event.
more on this show than our fucking show?
How can you not have multiple main events if
It's advertised as the double main event.
so there can be two main events?
If it's advertised that way, sure.
Yeah, we're advertising it this way. You can have as many main event matches as you want.
What do you want me to fucking say here? I'll just say what you want.
I just want you to give a straight answer.
It's a
As opposed to-
mid-card match.
Okay, thank you. Intern Mark.
I think originally I said main event.
I hate it.
As I sit here and I think about it, there can only be one.
Thank you.
So, except for if it's SummerSlam 1990. But I'm gonna,
See, but I would argue that every match on every episode of Saturday Night's Main Event was a main event.
it could have been. It was a main event in any arena.
Oh,
Well, technically the main events were in the middle of the show, so
Keep
but
me
that's
lying.
another story.
That's right. Yeah, like that one Saturday Night's Main event, Sergeant Slaughter. and
Yeah, there
Dr.
you go.
Bellaire.
Are you suggesting
I don't
that
know.
Hogan versus Andre, when like the referee twin thing happened, that
Oh.
wasn't the main event?
That was main
That
event.
had to be a main event. They're still talking.
And that
about
was the show called the main event too also, just on record.
But there was
Correct.
another match on after that match.
it. Yeah,
It
there
was.
was.
A
There
dark
was one
match.
before it.
I have a
We
question.
still
I have
don't
a
know how much
question.
money.
this
on the
might
plan
kill
for
this
sure.
segment, Ryan.
I
You
have a
might
question.
you
I
might
have a
finally
question.
get your
Can I
wish.
answer it?
Yes,
I
Mike.
can't wait.
Can any of you guys remove my toenail? Because I think that would get us moving faster than this fucking debate.
It's an odd
I don't-
request.
You have
No.
the tweezers.
Mark, you were in podiatry school for a bit, right?
I can do it, but I'm gonna need left-handed scissors.
That's fine. I got a pair. Let's go. I'm left-handed.
All right, I'm on my way.
Thank you.
Vladdy.
Card.
There was your out, Mark.
Well,
Yeah.
you missed it. You missed it. It's gone. Big
Yeah.
Mac. Do you
Are
have
you
an answer?
serious?
Do you have a answer to the goddamn first match on this?
We're still in the first one.
I'll let Craig start.
For what? The main event? Main
Dude,
event is
Craig's
one
my
match.
guy. I don't know who
Main
Craig
event,
is.
mid card,
I love
or
Craig.
I'm
Thank
telling you, each member
got
of
it.
Big Three matches
No,
a
but the
member
thing
of
is-
three
but,
count.
But in reality, I listen. I've like these Mark and Ryan,
whatever. Yeah,
Right. I've been
Adam's on
watching
the bottom.
wrestling since I'm fucking like 5 years old, watching the Samoans on Channel 5 in New York. And the way it's always been, you get your 3-hour shows. Usually have one main event in the first hour, one in the second hour, one in the third hour. You know, so as far as this match, I think it was great to start the show. You know, and because if they wanted that to be the main event, they would have been in a ring that was tilted like this, because
we'd be sloping.
Because that the other match would have went the same way, and they would have had to they would have had to fight like the Kumite type thing, you know, whereas like that, you know, yeah, that would have been great.
You know, for what it's worth, I've always just assumed that this whole thing, like, main event was equal to like 5 stars, and
right, 4.5, 5 stars.
See, no, but I'm kind of leaning towards Craig and Ryan here because, you know, when WrestleMania was 2 nights, you'd have a really good opener. But there was only one main event. The main event was the last match. We talk about Kofi Mania. It was a great moment, but it wasn't a main event moment because you had to sit through that terrible triple threat match afterwards. Fuck them. The way I rule this match, first off, I have to ask, is this match made out of wood? I'm gonna go mid card.
Wife's calling me back.
Yeah, whatever. Go away. Nobody wants you. What I'll say is I will rule this mid card. It was not as good as their WrestleMania match. It was obviously better than their 3-minute match at last year's SummerSlam. But it just seemed plagued by the injury. This match is more known for what happened afterwards with the return of Bayley, Io, and Dakota Kai. So that's why I will take away from the match, because the match itself isn't remembered. It's what happened afterwards.
All right, I'm changing this segment. There's it's my segment. I'll change it if I want to, Ryan. God. I'm not going backwards.
Over here on
I'm not going back.
There ain't any rules.
Must watch. Maybe watch.
What is that?
Don't watch.
Pussycat?
Those are the 3 choices. Must watch, maybe watch, don't watch.
Must, maybe, don't.
Must, maybe, don't. Number 2, right. Logan Paul defeating The Miz. I'm going to go with must. It was great. It definitely exceeded expectations. Mike.
Yeah, I'll put that in the must category. Good match. Great performance by one Pokemon catcher. And an A-lister who has a smoking hot wife and tomato champs.
So good. Intern Mark.
Oh. Craig?
Yeah, must watch.
Oh, sorry, Craig, my bad.
Must watch, great match, and Maurice is just amazing. I can't.
That's a pussycat.
That Veronica Vaughn is one fine piece of bait.
Seriously, who has a cat?
That's Joe. That's 100% Joe.
Yes.
Weird.
Yes.
Never mind.
He's a kitten. He wants out of the room, but it's complicated.
Can you pick the pussy up and let us see him? I love it.
See the little pussy.
Never mind. Intern Mark, go ahead. Must, maybe, don't watch.
Are we on Miz and Logan Paul yet?
Yeah. We changed the segment.
We're coming to you. We're coming. Just pay attention. You'll catch one.
Must watch, maybe watch, don't watch.
Ernest, for the first time in your life, shut up and listen.
Intern Mark.
All right, this is Paul Logan.
Look at the pussy.
Oh, look at that beautiful pussycat. Hi, pussycat.
That's a hairy pussy.
That's a beautiful pussy.
Nobody likes a hairy pussy.
Gosh, that's a beautiful pussycat. I can hear pussycat purring all the way over here. I'm going to say it's a must-watch.
Thank you. I heard it. Never mind. Ryan.
Beautiful pussycat. Let's set that pussy free.
This might have been my favorite match of the night, so I'll put it in the main event slot.
It's a must-watch.
Joe.
Oh, the pussy's upset again.
I'll go.
He just wants to go to the Angelical Ball or whatever the fuck it is in that movie.
Put the pussycat out. Jimmy, you should change the instead of must watch. It should be is it the cat's meow of the show, or is it like a litter box match? This one,
The litter box.
this one would be a
Intern worker,
cat's
a
meow.
blessing, and a scholar.
We just live here now, boys. This is just where we are.
37 minutes. We're through half of a segment and a bracket. This is gonna be a 6-hour show.
I hate it so much. Joe, did you give an answer for this one?
No, but I will go main event.
He was gonna say it was the cat's meow.
Must
So
see
must
TV.
watch.
That one.
Okay, EJ.
Must TV.
Main event, must watch, best match of the night. Logan Paul, I can't stand him, but give the double his due. He did a fantastic job. And fucking
right.
The Miz, for the record, is a great fucking foil.
All right, in the interest of sanity and time for the next couple matches, let's not go into too much detail.
Rapid fire.
Rapid fire.
You guys are doing rapid fire on your first segment? Easy.
Second segment.
Rapid fire kidding.
Second segment, actually.
Craig, we're 2 hours in already. Yes, we are going rapid fire.
What are you
all right, so
time zone?
we have
6 minutes.
Bobby.
defeating Theory for the U.S. title. I'm going to go maybe EJ.
I'm gonna. Can I still say mid card? Is mid card better
At this
than
point,
better than
say whatever the hell you want.
Oh, that's right. I'm following instructions. Sorry. Mid card.
Joe.
What match are we on?
Jesus.
Lashley and Captain 12 abs.
Oh,
12 abs.
no, that's not just. You can maybe watch it.
All right, Ryan.
You can miss it. I don't think anything really of substance happens here. You can miss it.
All right.
For the record, the child is not in my house like the cat and the dog were.
That's good. That's good. We still have to abstain ourselves from this.
Yes.
Mark, Lashley
Miss.
and Theory.
You can miss it.
Miss it.
Screw it.
Mike.
You couldn't pay me to watch that match.
Yeah,
again.
no. Good. Next.
Perfect. Then we have the Mysterios versus the Judgment Day. I will go miss on the match, maybe on Edge's return. Craig and Mike.
Fast forward to the end.
Yeah.
Hang myself upside down and turn myself into a pinata.
Okay. That just sounds like a good Friday night. Intern Mark. Mark, pay attention.
I'm sorry, what was that? What match is this?
This is the Mysterios and the Judgment Day.
Please. You can skip that one. Forget about it. Fast forward and delete it.
We discovered tonight that Mark actually dislikes Dominic Mysterio more than he dislikes Sheamus.
Really?
That's new.
That's
new news.
Shocking.
Ryan, Mysterios and Judgment Day.
Yeah, you can totally skip this match. Kickoff show, whatever you want to call it here, unless you're Dominic Mysterio and you get those legs wrapped around you one more time.
I don't think that happened to him on Sunday or on Saturday. I think that just happened on Monday.
Oh, that was on Monday?
That was on Raw.
I don't watch any wrestling, so I don't fucking know. I see the pictures on Twitter.
I can't figure out if it's Ryan or Mark that's the Joe, but we're still figuring that out. Joe.
Skip to the end with Edge's return. That was the only really fun part.
All right, EJ.
Motherfucking free show. Next.
All right.
You're doing it wrong.
At this point, I don't care.
Thank you.
Pat McAfee defeats Happy Corbin. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with a maybe. Maybe. Lean towards must, but maybe. EJ.
I'm gonna go.
Is someone just playing a sound effect of cat music or cat sounds?
Guess who that is?
Is somebody just messing with us and playing cat sounds?
I'll go mid card.
Yeah, guess who that is. Sorry, EJ. What was that?
Mid card. I go mid card, borderline main event, but mid card.
Let's play mid card again.
I don't even
I
care.
enjoyed the match actually.
Joe.
I would actually put this on the must-watch list. I thought this match was great, and I hate Baron Corbin. So.
You're doing it wrong, Joe.
Doesn't matter. Ryan.
I thought it was a fun match. A lot of fun. You can watch it. Sure, maybe.
All right, Mark.
Well, you can go ahead and watch it, but I wouldn't say you have to watch it. But you know, if you got a little bit of time in between, say, before you go to work and you want to put something on TV while you're kind of tidying up a bit, it's some good background noise.
All right. Craig and Mike.
Must watch.
Yeah, I'm with Craig.
All right. Then we go to the Usos defeating the Street Profits with Jeff Jarrett as the special guest referee. I'm going to go maybe. This was definitely not their best work. It kind of left me disappointed. Mike and Craig.
Oh, must watch. Good match.
What match are we on again?
The Usos and the Street Profits.
This was definitely not as good as their Money in the Bank match. I'll say maybe watch.
All right. Mark.
Skip it. It wasn't as good as I had hoped. But I do like Jeff Jarrett. Now that I think about it, you can watch it, but it's not a must watch.
All right, Ryan.
What was this match again?
The Usos and the Street Profits.
You don't have to watch it.
It's literally the tag match on a WWE Premium Live event.
Yeah, every other tag match is fine.
All right.
Yeah, just skip
Joe.
Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy. But this match is quite a maybe.
Yeah, he was thinking about that the whole time. He was working it out in his head. I seen it.
It's kind of Jepsen.
EJ.
You can
Not as good as the
hold on.
What?
Joe, can you change your name from Straight People Ally to Blonde Preteen Ally? Because I feel like you just proved it right there.
I will not be doing that tonight.
Yeah, let's none of us do that, please. EJ.
Mid card, although that was good as the Money in the Bank match, though. But
all right, Liv and Rhonda. Don't.
Liv.
Just don't. EJ.
He's upset.
Next.
Joe.
Yeah, skip it.
Ryan.
Just skip it. It was just fucking awful.
Yes. Mark.
Get the fast forward button ready.
Mike and Craig.
I only watched her for Liv's ass.
I mean, I get it. I got it.
Mean, he ain't lying. He's not wrong.
He ain't lying.
He ain't lying.
He ain't lying.
Mike.
Do any of you all have nuclear launch codes so we can just erase that from the sands of time?
Oh, this was at a Saudi show?
No, it was not. Most definitely was not. All right, then we go to the main event. Roman Reigns defeating Brock Lesnar in the greatest and what should absolutely be the final last man standing match in the history of World Wrestling Entertainment.
But it won't be. It won't be.
It won't be, but it should be, because you literally can't get any better than what happened on Saturday night in Nashville. This is without question a must-watch. Go out of your way if you have not seen it already. You need to watch this match. It was fantastic. Literally had fucking everything that you needed. Without question. Mike and Craig.
It was absolutely their greatest match they've ever had.
Yep.
What I will say about the match, and I'm going to go into a little bit of detail since we rapid fired the other ones. This match had something that no Brock Lesnar match has ever had before. That includes Paul Heyman taking a bump. That in itself proves how severe this really was. I do believe that this should be the final chapter for Roman and Brock for the foreseeable future, if ever. Usos played their perfect role here. I almost threw up in a bucket whenever fucking Joey Six-Packs ran down the fucking ring with a stupid fucking briefcase. That fucking theme song is god-awful. I don't takes that fucking Money in the Bank briefcase and yeets it into like the 17th row. Fuck Austin Theory, great match, main event, must watch, do all those cool things. Acknowledge him. Go.
All right, Mark.
This one I'm going to say, go ahead and watch it. And if they put Roman Reigns on a postage stamp, that's the only way Brock Lesnar's going to be able to lick him.
Sometimes I still don't see these things coming, man. I really don't. Like,
wow.
You would think after like fucking 5 years of this shit, I wouldn't see where I would see where the shit's going. And there's still some times where I go, nope.
5.
Nope. Didn't know it was getting there. Ryan.
Bottom square.
Jim, you absolutely said it right in promoting this match when you brought it up. You said, the main event, Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. It's the main event match. You called it. It's a spoiler. You called your shot right from the word go.
Sir, that's not a spoiler, my friends. That is a shoot. No.
Thank you, Ryan. Joe?
Obviously, must see. This match was awesome. This match was like a Stefan on SNL joke. It literally had everything. Like tractors, a ring being tilted over, a little guy in a striped t-shirt. Like,
I mean, have you not seen my Facebook all day today?
Oh, I have. Comrade Griner. Gone for nothing.
Christ. EJ.
I mean, obviously, main event, must watch, you name it. What a fucking spectacle.
All right.
Did he talk about his
testicles? Ernest, the fact that you keep doing the whole main event thing, like you're trying to be a rebel, but like you're trying to be a rebel the way like the NWO was trying to be cool when fucking Horace Hogan was joining.
All right, that's where we leave SummerSlam 2022. It is in the book.
It happened.
It is behind us now.
It was the most WrestleMania like SummerSlam to me.
Oh no, last year's was pretty WrestleMania-esque.
Right. All right, my go.
Are you podcasting in the dark?
Is he black?
Yes, for now, yeah. I have to turn on my screen for a second because I'm using my phone right now. All right, so we're gonna do a little overrated, underrated. Pro Wrestling Edition. Got four topics here, 4 little selections here. So let's go first with the first selection here, the Undertaker streak. Overrated, underrated. Big Jim.
I'll go.
Turn your camera, bitch.
I can't.
I think it's right. I think it's where it should be. Like it was great for its time. It ended, and it still stands this test of time. It's never going to be beaten. So it's properly rated.
All right, Mike and Craig.
Sir.
It's definitely not overrated. That's for sure. But yeah, like he said, it's going to be one of those things that people are going to talk about for decades when they talk about, pro wrestling, sports entertainment, whatever they want to call it now.
Both of those teams lose.
Yeah, definitely. Probably right where it is.
Probably rated.
Probably.
Good job, Craig.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Took 5 minutes to get answer, really?
Yeah, well, I'm going to go get more stoned. And shit.
That's what I figured. You're probably fucking high as shit right now.
West by God.
Not really.
Mike.
Underrated.
All right. Rai.
I'm glad nobody gets to give a reason why you're just trying to rip through this thing. And
you didn't say anything. You said underrated, and you stopped talking.
Underrated.
Yeah, well, it's definitely not mid card.
Well, you definitely just trolled fucking Craig. You're like, 5 minutes.
I was being funny. He's on
I don't
high.
understand what you're saying because you have a dick shoved down your throat.
Go ahead.
It's underrated. It was a fucking main event draw to WrestleMania without a world title attached to it. Most of the matches towards the end before the streak ended were all like great fucking matches, including all the ones with Shawn Michaels, the ones with Triple H. So I'll say underrated AF.
Right.
Wow, underrated AF. I wasn't expecting the kids to bring out the AF tonight.
AF.
I think it is one of the most overrated things in professional wrestling.
Really?
You go back at the beginning of the Undertaker streak, and
You're fucking mean.
I'm sorry if that upsets you. He's beating relatively low talent here to start off the streak. Everybody gets their panties. It's a fucking worked event. How are you going to be excited and say this is underrated? It's written this way. It's a work. And he lost.
Wow.
So the streak doesn't even... He fucking lost.
Twice.
Twice.
He did lose twice.
Thank you for that.
For the last one, I don't really remember that one. So
Yes, you don't have to.
Roman.
Once you lost once, you don't have to remember. It was his yard.
Exactly.
It's overrated. It's fun for people to talk about, but it's an absolutely overrated thing.
Bro, Seth.
Well, does that mean that 96% of what wrestling is overrated because it's scripted?
Yeah, it's all bullshit.
Okay, just asking. I'm asking for a friend. See, somebody like myself, properly rated AF. I just thought I'd ask.
Go ahead, Joe.
The guy beats Jimmy Snuka, Jake Roberts, Giant Gonzalez as King Kong. Bundy.
Why are there two Ernest's?
Hey, we're fixed. We're fixed. We're good. We're good.
What's happening?
Ah!
I didn't like that at all.
Nope, did not like that.
What happened?
I need an
Scared about the
adult.
John Baker. My name is
Who's,
John Baker.
who's up?
Go ahead, Joe's
Joe,
up.
are
Joe's
you
up.
up?
Joe's up.
Get him, Joe.
Yeah, that was horrifying.
I'm gonna sing Amora too.
I'm
Okay.
kind of more in line with Mike's thinking, so I will agree with him and go underrated.
So, what year would you say they actually acknowledged the streak? Like in 2003, 2004?
It was. I think it was at his 10th win. I
That
think.
was 2001.
Do you
So when
believe
he
the whole
beat Ric
story
Flair.
that it wasn't planned? At least that first, like,
At first, it
9 or
was.
10?
I believe it. I believe it wasn't at first, but I think there was probably a point, and it was. I'm almost willing to guarantee it was before they started acknowledging it. That
Because I will
ask
say,
Intern Mark a question.
Mark, go ahead.
How was the Iggy Azalea concert this weekend?
Man,
Oh,
you
no.
Here
always
we
talk
go.
all about it. With that Iggy, first of all, let me just put this out there. Ticketmaster sold me my entire seat, but I only needed the edge. And that Iggy Azalea, she's really put together. I don't know what's gotten into her. You know,
I
she's a
hate you,
mother.
Mike. I hate
Wait.
She's got a bouncing baby boy.
What in the name of cultural appropriation are we talking about right now? Did you go to an Iggy Azalea concert?
Didn't she date Nick Young? She dated Nick Young, right? A little while, right?
She, they were talking about the
I have
IGY,
no
put
idea
her
who
name
that
in
is.
bold.
It's a black
Well,
guy.
no,
Jim.
Iggy. She's an Aussie.
Swaggy.
Tell me anything.
Iggy was up there. She was when she sang Black Widow, the place came alive, and of course then she closed with Fancy. But she was singing. She was singing Cream. The people love that.
What the hell is even that?
Oh, she did Problem. Even though Ariana Grande wasn't there, she did sing Problem.
What the hell is this?
So she had 99 problems, Jim, but you ain't one.
Ryan, that's a nice toolbox.
What?
I'm sorry if that upset you. But boy, between Iggy up there shaking and Pitbull's backup dancers, it was a good thing I was sitting down. Or it's a good thing Big Dick Devin didn't come out. He would have injured a few people.
I'm still not sure how we as a culture allowed Iggy Azalea to happen. All I'm saying.
Well, she's a
it
beautiful
is
young
what it is.
lady.
Really? That's your
She's
question.
extremely talented.
That's your
Out of
question.
everything. Out of
You let
everything.
the Island Boys be a thing, and your question is about Iggy Azalea. What the fuck are we talking
You know,
about?
a female white rapper, we needed that, and Iggy filled that void for us.
Did we though?
Did
Mark,
we
you're
need
walking
Island
up.
Boys?
We didn't know we needed it, but we needed it.
Did we
Wait,
need
you
the
needed
Island
it. I don't know. I know if I needed it. You needed it.
Oh, well, I needed it Saturday night.
Why are you
I'll be
bringing
I
honest
don't
color
know
with
into
who
you.
this,
Island
Mark?
Boys are.
I need this conversation to end.
You
Well, do you want to talk
Remember
about
the time
Pitbull? He was
Undertaker
on the
beat
lease.
A-Train
real
in
quick,
the Big Show?
just real quick. I
And then
think it's
people say it's underrated?
I think it's properly rated. I would have said overrated years ago, but like the way they handled, especially the last say about 5 or 6 years before it ended, actually was glorious. It was perfection, really. The Shawn matches, all that, Triple H matches,
So
and
good.
Brock was the right guy to end it. He was the right guy, so properly rated. All right, next one here we have drawing number 30 at the Royal Rumble. Is that overrated or underrated? Intern Mark.
Overrated. Has anybody that drawn 30 ever won?
Juan Cena.
That's
Was that the
right.
New York Rumble?
Yep, in
Yeah,
Madison
but
Square
Cena-
Garden.
right.
Came out as 30
Cena
with a after
returned.
shoulder surgery.
If
2004.
I'm remembering those stupid videos that are kind of awesome, so I don't know why I called them stupid just now. that they play at the Royal Rumble every year. I'm pretty sure as many people have won from number 30 as have won from number 1. But the number where you get the most victories is 27.
27.
Yeah, something like that. Yep. So
yeah, the problem with that
better.
is now that they actually say that, nobody's winning from 27. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, here comes who's going to get the most desirable spot in the Rumble.
Right. All right. Here's the number 30 winners that or number 30 entrants that have won. The Undertaker in was that 07? Cena in 08.
Back
to back.
You had
they had a break in them.
You had Triple H in 16.
Now is front to back better or back to back better?
I'm more of a front to back fan.
Front to back.
That's what I
And
thought.
right? And Brock this year.
Cowboy v. Brock.
All right, Joe.
This is a fucking dumb question.
He's just asking.
Answer the question.
It doesn't make any sense. Like, is the number 30 spot overrated or underrated? Like, what does that mean?
It means it's underrated.
I have a better question.
This guy gets it. It's a work. What the hell does it matter?
I have a better question. Can I ask my question instead?
Yes.
My question is, Ernest, did you do anything except for copy these right from another fucking producer and or company's TikTok page? Because I truly feel like you didn't put any work into this topic.
I have a few that I made up, but I took these 4. Yeah.
Okay, now I know you're lying. Let's move on.
All right, go ahead, Joe. Go ahead.
I abstain.
Oh, God. Ryan,
this one's dumb.
Save a Smokey.
I will save you. Entering 30 into the Royal Rumble is akin to being in the main event. So this is a main event moment in somebody's career, in a main event style match that would end the show of the Royal Rumble.
Wait, is the argument that because they're the last person to make an entrance on the entirety of the show,
it's a big deal, I
most
guess.
years they are the main event person?
Is it a big deal to a fan? Because I remember a couple years ago, number 30, and it was like Rey Mysterio, and everybody was assuming it was CM Punk or something. Somebody was supposed to be coming back. And they booed the shit out of him.
That's a bad spot because they knew.
I think it's overrated.
Okay.
They made it because they knew Dominic was in training.
All right, Mike. Yeah, Mike.
It's about as overrated as you are fucking coming up with questions.
Now that's not nice. He's trying his darndest.
No, he's not. He's lazy
Craig.
as fuck.
Is Craig on?
Huh?
Oh, there it is. Craig, overrated, underrated.
What?
I thought Craig.
Drawing number 30 at the Royal Rumble.
Is Craig with you guys all the time?
Yes.
Ryan,
Craig is Ryan.
I fucking love Craig.
Ryan, hang out more. I think it's kind of overrated. I mean, it's all it is a really big build up to probably bring somebody back, you know. And then it really doesn't mean shit. Like if somebody is announced as the 30th entry a week before the Royal Rumble.
The Royal Rumble.
So.
All right, Big Jim.
Overrated.
You know,
I think it's overrated.
Really didn't mean shit in the greatest Royal Rumble.
Yeah, because there was like 75 people.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you're
No, I thought you abstained from this.
Then it's
I did, but I'm just saying.
You should probably be quiet then. If you abstain,
thank you.
Probably be quiet.
Ali Akbar decided that the winner of next year's greatest Royal Rumble will get nuclear launch codes. What they choose to do with them is their own discretion, but we're not giving them the stupid green belt.
Yeah. I'm going overrated on this one. Like, there always seems to be such a build up to who's going to be number 30. I remember back in the day, like they would do fucking matches or drawings to see who would be. It was like this coveted spot, and like we've seen, 4 people have won from the
Right.
spot. So overrated.
Right. All right. Next one. The WWE shop. Overrated, underrated. Big Jim.
Oh, now it's overrated as fuck. They don't have fat guy sizes on there. Fuck them.
Craig.
I've never used it, so yeah, I'm with Jim. I'm a big human being, so if they don't got shit to fit me, fuck them.
Mike.
It's about as overrated as all the social media attention that Comrade Griner is getting in Russia right now.
All right.
You have no opinion on that one, sir? I'm sorry. Basketball genius over here.
Yeah, man, I enjoyed it when they had like the Raw pre-show and you can get like free shipping codes or like shit wasn't stupid expensive for a fucking shitty t-shirt. Now they're hooked up with Fanatics and there's no fat guy stuff, so I'm a fluffy fella as well.
All right, so not
pre-show.
That was good, Ryan. That was good. All right, Joe, the only non-fat guy on this podcast.
Yeah, as apparently the only person who can actually shop from WWEshop.com.
The kids section.
I have quite a number of their T-shirts. I'm only gonna go overrated because the last 2 days, my Facebook, the WWE Shop ads I keep getting are for all Vince McMahon T-shirts.
Yeah.
And
the
like,
$1 million asshole. Or...
Yeah,
you see that one?
Yeah.
I'm like,
and
man,
not
you
even
guys
on
should
clearance or
probably.
anything. So like, the fuck.
You should probably just pull that ad. Should probably cancel that one. Like that one.
Right.
Right.
Horrible human being.
Yeah. All right,
Or
Intern
just
Mark.
like go the full under direction and like put out a T-shirt that says I signed an NRA.
Right, Intern Mark, go ahead.
NDA.
NDA. That's twice as much. He's done that. Twice as much done that shit.
It's okay.
It is overrated, extremely overrated.
Does anybody want to
I
see
don't
the
like
most god awful title belt that WWE Shop has ever come out with?
Oh, that
Yes.
new Cena one. It's so bad.
Oh, get
Oh, it's
outta
awful.
here.
It's
That
so
looks
bad.
like something kindergarten
So
would
bad.
design.
And it's $1,000.
That's
What?
all right.
$1,000?
They got more money than brains.
People will pay for that shit too. I'm telling you.
It's still not as bad as
Unreal.
the IC title they're using right now.
Oh yeah,
That's not.
That's
It's,
fair,
it's
too.
in the conversation, definitely.
I mean, that's for $1,000. You get it in its own little like lockbox.
That's a no.
That's awful.
Ooh, lockbox.
So
Interesting.
bad.
All right, last one here. Finally,
Thank
WWE's drug and wellness policy: overrated or underrated? Intern Mark.
I think they were one of the first to do it in wrestling, so I'm going to say it's underrated. I don't know how legit it is, but let's say underrated.
That's so bad. It's such a bad belt.
To our viewers on the podcast, there's the John Cena belt we were just talking about.
It's fucking awful.
Please.
Ugh.
Hey, you got free shipping on $39 or over. That's not bad.
There you go.
It's very American
Of
though.
course it's
Red, white, and
Spain.
blue.
Oh,
life.
that's so
Word
awful.
life. Word life.
It's so bad.
At least this one actually has buttons and not Velcro.
How about
From
the
bad to worse when you turn it over.
How about the Rey Mysterio one? Did you see that one?
No.
Child size.
No.
Jim, find it.
Am I scared? Should I want to see it?
Free
It's pretty
shipping's done
bad.
in 10 minutes.
It's pretty bad.
Joe, go ahead.
There it is.
Oh yeah, that one ain't great either.
Joe, in the meantime,
What is
give us
that?
Joe, in the meantime, with over and underrated WWE Wells.
Wait, I'm looking at ugly titles.
The strap says Booyaka.
That's the Rey Mysterio one?
I mean, he was world
Why?
champion, right? He did win.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's the Mexican colors.
Oh my
Booyaka.
gosh, that is
That is
Not-
sinfully
not
ugly.
that one's
just
$500. So if you
good.
want to waste $1,500,
Man, I just got chills looking at that.
That was, if your kid is that ugly, you just take them out back and shoot them. You're doing them a favor.
oh
Damn,
wow,
Miguel.
oh
It's
that
a really late term abortion at that point. Nobody's mad.
If you would
Sometimes-
have picked on, you get him that belt.
Sometimes I feel like Joe is me. Actually, I'm right there. I hear that.
yeah, I can't figure out if you're Joe or Craig, or if
That's
Joe
fair.
is you or Mark. I haven't totally figured it
Okay,
out.
okay, hold on. I think I've come up with the deductive reasoning here, okay? I am Tim.
That's fair.
Fair.
Ryan is Craig.
Okay.
All right.
Joe is
Craig, what are you
in for
eating, real
Mark
quick?
Because he's very good at getting distracted by anything.
I
Ooh,
poured
squirrel.
goldfish
That's
into
fair.
a.
Fuck yes.
Solo cup.
Craig gets it.
Goldfish.
See, this game has been figured out.
Real goldfish.
And I guess
not
by
those
default,
weird-
I'm
No,
You're the
Jim,
ringmaster of all this
You're
bullshit.
not earnest. Here's the thing: you're not earnest because you're part of both shows. Therefore, you're not stuck being that decrepit guy sitting in the middle beside me. So you got a reprieve.
so I'm just me.
You're
You're
Jim.
just Big Jim. You're always Big Jim.
Okay, wait. Pivot. Overrated or underrated? Every time Roman Reigns does that, like, cocking his arm thing.
Oh, underrated.
Underrated, buddy.
Doesn't
Underrated,
Underrated.
motherfucker. And twice on Sunday. Underrated. Let's go.
Like no, but like why does he do it? Like I'm gonna fist you, and then he never fists them.
No, he.
Oh god.
You know. Yeah.
I get it. I hear him.
I think he's
You
trying.
want to get someone to fucking submit in a match?
And my finger can go inside.
I mean, that doesn't mean that they're gonna submit.
I'll tap it out.
Sound effects.
I mean, you turned Ernest into Mr. Woodchuck last week. I mean, we have photographical proof to show it. Look.
I just.
Oh, look at it.
It's cute.
Adorable.
It's cute.
It's not my fault.
That
He
is
looks
cute.
like him.
It's
They
cute.
even have the same
It's a
hair.
beautiful woodchuck.
I don't even know
People
what.
would even call those pigs.
Why'd I wait?
Like
for
I'm
shit?
sad that Ernest has it multiple times tonight. Just been like, oh, was that table made of
Wood.
exactly?
Start gnawing.
Ryan, did you go yet?
I forget what the question was.
WWE's drug and wellness policy, is it overrated or
I
underrated?
don't think anybody went. We got sidetracked by cracking on you.
That's a fucked up question, actually.
Well, hey.
I think it is underrated because anything that helps people, that's over. I don't
Right?
fucking know. I'm
I'm
not
just
governed by
upset.
it.
I'm gonna say.
Do they allow
underrated.
people to like smoke weed
Yeah.
in the wellness
Yeah.
policy?
Now
I
they do.
think weed is
I'm sure
allowed now. Yeah.
Now
Yeah,
it is, yeah.
So then,
I'm
yeah,
gonna say-
This
Thank
question,
you. Thank
in
you.
Florida.
Riddle.
This question is like fucking overrated or underrated. Make-A-Wish kids. Like, what the fuck are
That's oh wait.
I don't
That's
think,
next,
I don't
oh,
think
wait,
it's like that at all.
wait. Oh, Joe, you motherfucker.
Definitely
That's,
not that.
that's on the list next week.
I don't think
No,
it's like
it's
that.
not.
I'm off the next week
Yes,
then.
it
I'm
is.
sure that if
We're
that's
not.
on,
We are
I'm
not.
definitely
not the
definitely
organization, the kids themselves.
Hey, just take through
Oh.
wrestling. We have no rules here. Come on now.
if that's on
Hold
next
on.
week, I think I'm on vacation.
Like
I can't wait to listen to that one.
As the security officer said to the other security officer, I'm not tackling the Make-A-Wish kids.
we'll see.
It's not hard.
Go ahead, Mike.
Well, first off, it's definitely not as bad as that. Let's go there. Second off, I'm going to say underrated because there are probably more people whose lives it saved since it's been fucking enforced. Just calling a spade here. We got a couple of really good years of conventions and stories out of one Scott Hall that was on a crash course to hell with a hand grenade. And that was because of what the wellness policy was able to offer him as a member of the roster. Yeah, it got a lot of people shit together real quick. Randy Orton's another one of them. He went from being on a fucking collision course with the fucking indies to being a part of this roster now some 20 years later. I think the wellness policy has done more better than bad. I definitely don't put it on the is it tackling a Make-A-Wish kid questionnaire.
I'm not mentioning that at all.
So
it's coming.
Ernest, you're not here the next 2 weeks. So how about you
Mac,
shut up?
that was really deep and insightful.
I get one of those a week.
I was gonna say,
Oh, okay.
Mike takes us on a journey once a week.
If I had said it was overrated, you just saying that would have persuaded me to say, "Yep, you're right. It is underrated."
Go ahead, Chris.
This is our sitcom moment where everything
I
comes
was.
together.
I wish they would have had the wellness program back in the late 80s and early 90s.
Craig
Right.
makes it even
See,
better.
but they couldn't have the wellness program back when Randy Savage was openly doing coke off of Elizabeth's ass in the back of the like fucking stadium.
Another reason
Hey,
women need to have asses.
Ernest's favorite wrestler of all time would have never have held the world title, and his second favorite would have never been able to because he was too busy having Brutus the Barber Beefcake shove needles in his ass.
Factual.
And
Factual.
going to court about it.
Yeah, and then fucking turn on Vince. Jim.
I'm gonna agree with Serious Mike on this one. Definitely underrated. It has definitely helped people. And here's the deal too. I know we take our fair share of digs at that show on Wednesday night and their powder riddled owner, but they have set up a policy of their own for one person in particular that desperately needed it. So I think there's a framework that WWE set up that is probably being being copied over there as well.
All right, that was a good one. Mike, your go.
All right, so from the desk of Sirius Mac and Craig the Man Whore, the topic from this portion of the show this week, Joe was listening to Busted Open and brought a good topic to the forefront, where we discussed greatest SummerSlam matches of the eras. Because there was 4 of us, I didn't know how many of you guys were going to actually tag along for this episode. So I branched it off into 4 quadrants for us to go over and pick a match to discuss with everybody here at home. And it was originally going to be Ernest was going to get the 80s, Jim was going to get the 90s, Joe the 2000s, me the 10s through the 21. Then I changed it a little bit because Ernest was only going to have like 2 shows to pick from. And
just 2.
We know that he was going to pick some stupid-ass Zeus fucking Randy Savage match.
Factual.
So Ernest has 1988 through 1995. Jim has 96 through 03. Joe 04 to 2012. Myself, I have 2013 to 2021. We'll start with the Zeus-loving.
Rest in peace, Tiny Lister. First off, Joe, do you have a list?
No, stop. Why would you?
I don't need a list. I just needed one match.
You're an idiot. Why would you ask him that question?
You know he doesn't have a list.
I have a one match though.
Hold on. First off, you're a moron for asking that question because you know
why? Okay.
Second off, why would you ask him when it's your turn to talk about 88 through 95? You're wasting valuable time on the show. You're wasting Ryan's time. You're wasting intern Mark's time. You're wasting Craig's time. You're wasting Jim's time.
Meanwhile, you're talking gibberish.
I am so
shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
this.
Let me start my list now. I have 5 things here. Please.
That hurts. I thought I was a guest.
Ryan, I apologize for the insensitive asshole to your right. You're more than welcome to come back to the show anytime.
You're right. Stage left.
You know what? Thanks. That's fine. I'm gonna exit now. I can't even handle this anymore.
Ryan,
he was invited to come the final time.
Well, you were invited to come though, Ryan. You were invited to come. It's okay.
Oh, for real? All right, I'll come then.
Anyway, here are my 5 matches I have here.
What 5 matches? The man said 1.
I'm thinking 5. Fuck you. No, actually, the best match. Honestly, the best match. I gotta say, HBK and Razor from '95 is probably the best of that 7-year sample. Or as they call it, that match number 2.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at Ryan. I think I'm the only person.
No, I heard that.
Okay.
No, I got Razor and HBK 95. Is he frozen?
Nope. He's just sitting there like a shithead.
Yeah, he's smiling like a possum eating peach seeds. Look at him.
Oh, fuck you, Ryan.
Between Ryan and
He was like Eggman from Sonic the Hedgehog. That smile.
Sock stands on its own. What's the question?
I
don't have to really do anything in this segment, right? I just listen to what you guys have to say.
No, you're just observing.
Do you have any? Okay, well, do this. Do you have any matches from that era that you from 88, 95 that stand out to you?
I don't.
1990.
If you want to do a favor, read Ernest my new name on the scroll.
Good lord,
can he read it?
He's upset.
Am I next? I think I'm next, right? I'm next.
You go right ahead, grab it.
No.
It does look like her.
Man, I think the two obvious the obvious answer is the first TLC, right? I mean, there's not enough in.
There's Bret and Undertaker for 97 that Mike loves a lot.
That match was
good, and it led to other big things. But like,
look at his face. Look at his fucking face. Look at him.
It's late.
Hey.
Yeah,
by the way, it's not your turn anymore. Take the dick out your mouth and shut the fuck up and let Jim say what he needs
to
say.
Go fuck yourself, dude. Next. Go ahead, Jim.
Yeah, it's the TLC. Edge and Christian over the Dudleys and the Hardys.
That's a 2000, right?
2000, yeah.
Right.
Easily.
Craig, you want to jump on this, a little bit of this one?
I couldn't tell you any matches from like
As era?
Dude.
Ryan, what about you?
I fucking get Greg. I couldn't tell you shit. Nope.
He smoked more weed than you thought
Not a
about.
pot, bro.
All I can think about is SummerSlam 1990 because Jim held the fucking box. That's the only thing I can think of.
Oh shit!
And I know the answer is not Hulk Hogan versus Earthquake.
No, fuck no.
As
Count out.
What is the best? What is your favorite match on that one,
Are
Ryan?
you suggesting that wasn't a main event?
It was a main event. Unfortunately, I would
it was
not
a
have
man
put
match.
it as the main event. I think the actual main event was a little bit better than the steel cage match.
Yep.
Oof, the best match on that card.
No, actually, that Warrior Room match was
tough.
actually pretty good. Actually,
Was that perfect
Rude
in
Warrior.
Tornado?
yes,
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking watched the shit out of that videotape when I was a kid.
Yeah,
also,
man. I do a
So did
ton
I.
of times.
So did
I had it. I rented it out for 2 weeks while I had chicken pox while I was staying at my grandmother's house because my mom was about to give birth to my brother.
I stole it from the store.
Was it Bad News Brown on there with the sewer rats? It was real
Yeah.
one. We didn't get to see the sewer rats. Like
Yeah.
as a kid, that was the moment. Like, oh,
Yeah,
fuck,
Jake
sewer
Roberts
rats,
versus Bad News Brown.
yeah, the snake's gonna eat the rats. That's really cool, and that never happened. So I can't think of a single match though. Ernest, I can't. Don't answer
That Tornado per match was really good. Actually, I thought.
I thought it was really short from what I remember.
It was
remember
really
being
short.
short
It was
as
a
well.
shock. It was a
Short.
shocking match though, because I
Yeah.
don't think anybody expected that to happen.
Well,
Tornado won, right? Yeah.
What's next?
I think Joe's next for his segment.
No freedom.
So you know, it's funny. I feel like my part of it is less like there's less of an obvious answer. Like TLC was a really obvious answer for that era. I feel like even like Razor and Sean's a pretty obvious answer for your era.
Oh,
I feel like my era doesn't have the most obvious answer. So I'm gonna go with something a little bit off the beaten path.
Mid-card.
It's from it's from 2011, and it's Randy Orton versus Christian.
Oh, it's a good one.
Okay.
It's a good
It's
one.
a great fucking match.
I watched that back in the spring for the first time. It was fucking incredible.
No,
The
you
entire
didn't. It
fucking
wasn't
feud
on
was.
Royal Rumble 2020.
No, it wasn't.
Shit.
I was watching the entire feud. It was really good shit, actually. All right, Fatty, your go.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Way to narrow it down to everybody on the show not named Joe.
Wait, don't start with that because Ernest is about to tell us how he only weighs like 215 pounds and fucking he like drinks 8 glasses of water a day and fucking farts into the wind and he's losing weight at a rapid pace.
I have a glandular problem.
Go ahead, Mike.
My pick is the winner take all match from the 2015 SummerSlam between
Yep.
Seth Rollins and John Cena for both the United States and the WWE Championship. Honorable mention, though, let's put that 2022 Cowboy Bebop Roman Reigns last
So
man
much
standing
fun.
match.
They
in that
fucking in.
So much fun, dude.
Yep.
Eli was watching it yesterday. He's like, "What the fuck is going on?" He literally cursed. I'm like, dude,
Did
you
he
can't
drop
say
the
that.
F-bomb? That's
He
even
did.
better.
He did. He did. No, he did. He did. I had to scold him real quick. You can't say that, but yeah.
Who was that? Alon.
Huh?
Who was watching it?
No, my 9-year-old son was watching it yesterday for the first
I
time.
thought you said
And he
Alon,
was
like
stunned.
Elon, like Musk or
He was
some
stunned at the tractor trailer. Like, what the hell is going on
Hanging out
here?
with-
Marseille was watching it with Mansoir and
He was
Max
stunned.
Hughes.
All right, that will do it there. So I guess Mike, it's your go for our July reveals.
Wait, I didn't
Oh,
get a
that's right.
topic.
Oh,
Wait,
shit.
Joe has a topic?
Wait.
Mystery topic
really
for Joe.
quick, who produces this show? I hope it's not him.
No, Jim does all the post-production work because he's smart. Ernest sits here and acts like he's the host.
He has no fucking clue what's going on.
Well, Joe didn't have a topic today. Joe didn't bring a topic in.
I
Like, no one has a
literally
topic.
sent the text where I said
I
I've got
mean,
a
you didn't
topic.
even give
Which
you didn't
topic?
give Joe an opportunity to present his
upset.
topic to us. I'm
He's that fucking. He's that seven fucking days.
Quite frankly, that is
Go ahead, Joe, you got
hurtful, and you're clearly a homophobe.
There
Well,
you
you're
hear it.
racist, so you know it's okay.
How am I racist? You're not even black.
Trust me, I'm black.
Please.
Why?
All right, what's your mystery
Why?
topic?
Credit score is 365.
That's fucking racist.
No, That's factual.
No, numbers.
No,
don't
that's
lie.
fucking racist.
No, it's
Joe,
not.
go
It's
ahead.
factual.
No, that's no.
There's
that's
white people with worse credit than that.
I know 3 of them.
Oh no. Go ahead, Joe. What's
All
your
right,
three?
so this topic is brought to you by the fact that I was watching AEW Dynamite from last night, like 15 minutes before we started recording.
Great.
And they had the Christian and Matt Hardy match. And they were talking about how, you know, these guys have been feuding with each other since literally like 1998, yada, yada, yada. And it made me think, what match, what feud would you love to see? And it has to be wrestlers that are still alive today that could still actually do it.
No.
What wrestler would you love to see one last match from? Like a classic rivalry that you'd love
easy.
to see one more time.
Easy. Paul
Paul
Orndorff's
Orndorff's dead.
There you go. Paul Hogan.
Orndorff's
Paul
dead.
Orndorff's dead.
You fucking idiot.
Oh,
You
no.
literally just said they both have to be alive.
Just Weekend and Bernie's him. He'll be fine.
Oh God. Jesus.
Hogan's
Like,
Savage.
okay, I'll give you an example.
Savage is dead too.
Savage is dead.
I'll
So with
give
the
you an
Warriors. Come on,
example,
Ernest.
okay?
Warriors dead
Now
too.
that they're
No, I
both
know.
wait, now that they're both under the same roof, and this might mean more to like Mike and I and maybe Jim, and I don't know if the other guys are into indie wrestling that much, but give me some CM Punk and Samoa Joe. Let's go back there because they had a classic series of matches in Ring of Honor back in 2004. So like along those lines.
So this has to be an old feud that we want to see one more.
Yeah.
Would have to be alive,
I think
obviously.
we can see
Okay.
it in the WWE whenever they want to pull it out, and it's Kevin Owens, Kevin Steen, Sami Zayn, Generico. I can still watch them like it's the first time I've ever watched them put on a match. If they want to go, they can absolutely go if the WWE lets them go.
I
would
love
be
that
my
they had a
answer.
WrestleMania match.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Me too.
Yeah. I need to see more of them. Big
Yeah.
matches.
Yeah, one, Craig.
Give me any combination of Austin, The Rock, and Triple H. Any combination, any two of those three.
Intern Mark, do you have one that you'd like to discuss? You've been kind of quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what?
First time that's ever happened.
I know. I gotta.
I mean,
Did I break
changed
him?
my
It wouldn't be the
Got
first man
overwhelmed, I
I've
think.
broken.
I
You
changed my
broke me.
tagline to an Iggy Azalea song just for him, and I mean,
Man, I sure appreciate it. Because I'm going to open up the safe. I got a lot to say. So there has to be somebody who's alive. I'd say
Yes.
Ricky Steamboat and Kenny Omega. The Dragon.
No.
That's
I
quite
don't
an,
think they ever
quite an old
feuded.
feud.
5-star feud.
It's a feud
Oh,
that
we're
has
talking the old
happened
feud.
before.
Oh, something that's happened before. Boy, I was thinking of a dream match. Speaking of dreams, I might have to go after this. I'm getting sleepy. But
All right, you're old. We get it.
I'm getting old. So something I've been thinking now. Somebody that's alive and still kicking here. Let me see.
Yeah.
Yeah, while he's thinking of this, I love that you brought this up. I don't know if anybody caught the moment, but there was a fan holding a sign during that match
Yes.
that said, "I played this game on No Mercy."
Yes,
I did
Oh.
not catch that.
I laughed.
Yeah,
That's
it's great.
great.
Hot diggity.
Man,
Hot
let's
diggity
see.
dog.
You know, honestly, what another TLC match with the Dudleys and Christian and Edge and the Hardys? Throw them all back in there.
I mean, that's totally doable
I
if
think
you
they
get
can all
Jeff
still
Hardy
go.
sober long enough.
Yeah, throw Jeff in there. That's
Honestly, I think all of them would still go. They do it,
to the bar.
except for
afterward,
Jeff.
maybe.
He might be a little sketchy. But
Producer Jim.
sketchy.
And I pulled this guy's page on WWE.com up because it is almost uncomfortable how not like himself. He looks so little.
Oh my God.
I
Yeah,
hate
he
it.
looks small. He's dropped
like
some weight.
he looks tiny and old.
And
He
anorexic.
looks like Lex
That is an
Luger.
awful picture, and I get it. He's not doing, for TV lifting anymore weekly. But man,
What the
that
fuck?
that
Yeah,
just
that's weird.
that kind of broke me a
He
little bit.
kind
here.
of looks like Neil Patrick Harris.
Yeah,
Yes.
he
Man,
does.
I'm not ready
He
for
does.
Doogie Howser.
I'm not ready for old Cena.
Yeah,
That's
every
boogie.
one of us would give a goddamn testicle to look like him with his shirt off. So,
Oh, you're
Craig,
not
I
kidding.
would give both of mine, and I would say half my penis, but my full penis is only like half a penis. So I would give both my testicles or to be able to look like that. Like seriously, but man, it caught me off guard. It absolutely
Wow.
caught me
I
off
would
guard.
never wear a shirt.
I was
I was
not
so
ready to
convinced to put
see
a
that
tie
version
on.
of John
we
Cena.
both know I would
John
never wear a
Cena.
shirt.
You don't
But-
already.
You don't wear a
I
shirt now.
know.
You don't wear a shirt now. So
Neither does
Exactly.
Ryan actually. So
Yeah, it's unusual.
What?
For him to be-
Ryan goes shirtless.
It happens
so
sometimes.
Put her in the Ring of Honor.
Hell yeah.
It happens.
But my feud would be Cena and Kevin Owens.
Let's hug
wow.
each other for. Yep. Oh yeah. Let's cry. She's in prison. Oh.
I love that. I love that feud. Cena and Kevin Owens.
Cena Owens.
mine is Paul Owens. I'm just joking. No, actually, mine is actually my favorite feud of all time. It's still Undertaker and Shawn Michaels.
Okay.
That's a damn good
Interesting.
I got a
Not-
couple. First off, Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Vince McMahon.
We
Look.
kind of got that at WrestleMania.
But
Yeah.
let's bring that back.
Yeah.
Second off, Kurt Angle in a feud with basically anyone that could wrestle, maybe Shane McMahon.
Oh Jesus.
Ooh.
Oh
Bret
God,
Hart.
King of the Ring
Oh,
match,
man.
man.
Get
You guys
ready.
do that here?
Tim's
All
down
right,
there.
Big Mike.
He likes it.
What I do?
Shane McMahon!
And my last feud is a little bit of a hot take here. It's Jeff Hardy versus Jack Daniels.
Who? Jeff? I know Jeff
Uh,
Harvey.
All right. You know what? Listen. I know. Like.
Chris
you
Benoit
know,
versus Bowflex.
Oh no.
Oh,
we're not
Jeff Hardy.
worthy.
Wow.
We're not worthy.
Oh.
No, I was gonna go Jeff Hardy versus breathalyzer.
God damn.
Way out of line. Way out of line.
Jimmy,
Too soon?
Jimmy Uso is on his team.
Oh my God.
Jimmy
Way out of line.
Superfly Snuka versus a coconut.
So,
Anyone want to add, Ryan? Any more?
come on,
No,
Smokey.
no.
No, I don't want to
Smokey.
touch anything.
I got one last one.
Okay.
And it's a match that would have had to happen this past weekend because he just had his last match. But I would have loved to have seen Flair's last opponent be Sting.
Sting was smart enough to stay far, far away from that.
He said nope.
What a mess.
Give me
Sting was
one
like,
last
nope.
Diesel versus Shawn Michaels match.
Ooh.
The one from the In Your House from '96. What was it called again? Better Enemies, Best Friend, whatever. That one.
Better friends.
Bitter friends.
Right. That one. That
Better
was a
Enemies.
fantastic match, actually.
I got one more too.
I got-
Goldberg versus Bret Hart.
Yes.
Oh no.
more of
Oh
that.
no. Oh no.
Yes, in a thrust kick on a pole match.
Oh my God.
Man. Bret Hart versus stairs.
Oh,
Bret Hart versus keeping water in his mouth.
God.
Bret Hart
Bret
versus
Hart.
smiling with both sets
You
of
guys
lips.
are fucked up, dude.
Bret Hart
Wait.
versus keeping his eyes open.
wait,
Jesus.
Shawn Michaels and looking straight.
Oh my God.
Smokey, you're a monster.
Owen
Joe,
Hart
we,
versus
Joe, we
Triple H.
do him now?
No.
Joe, what you doing now?
No. I heard the start of that. And then, no.
Monster.
Sorry.
No.
Bad.
No.
Where's the camera? Bad boy. Bad boy.
Greg. Bad Greg.
1970s and 80s wrestlers versus their hearts.
Oh. There's not many of them left.
Hearts always win.
Yeah.
Hearts always.
The Hearts are undefeated.
Brian, do you have any more?
Natalia's sister in a normal sized bra.
That's a great match.
You can't hold them in.
Ooh, speaking of which, Natty versus Botox.
No.
versus
Oh.
Natty.
EJ versus hosting a normal podcast.
Oh.
EJ versus being on time.
EJ versus thinking that he's skinny.
EJ versus thinking that he's black.
EJ, for what it's worth, from where I'm sitting, you look like a black fella.
That's the way you said that.
Classic matchup.
We live in Florida. It's a 10.
Joe versus his heterosexuality. That was a classic matchup.
That was a good one. That was a good feud. 5 stars.
Ryan and Mark, for reference, he was married to a female at one time.
Yes, he was.
Out. I
Hey,
kicked
there
out
you
at
go.
2.
Kicked out at 2.
Did it scare you? Did vagina scare you?
Near fall. Near fall.
Is that right?
All right.
I literally had sex with 2 guys the morning I married her. Like, I had
Are you kidding me?
No, he's dead serious.
Oh, wow.
Good for you, man. Live your best life. Amen.
I still have sex with one of them.
Shouldn't that have been a sign that you probably shouldn't have went through with it?
No, dude, bullshit. No,
guys.
he probably got all those gifts at like the wedding thing, and he felt awkward.
You already paid for the DJ.
Right.
Yeah,
I get it.
I hit on the DJ too.
He did.
I did. I went up to him at one point and I was like, you're kind of hot. And he was like, you're marrying a woman. And I was like, yep.
This is also coming from the
details.
guy who literally at one point started petting his cake topper, going, "Oh, you're so cute." He's petting the male portion of the fucking groom of the fucking cake
Are you
topper.
serious?
He was so hammered. By the way, I almost got kicked out of his wedding, and I was the best man because I was shotgunning beers from fucking 10 o'clock in the morning on.
Well, when you got to go through a shame of a wedding, you got to do it right.
That's right. You had to do something.
Goddamn right.
It's a shame.
All right.
I hate to leave you boys, but I might tap out.
And I'm literally going to go.
All right. Good night, Mark.
With the wedding.
If Mark's tapping
Bye,
out,
Mark.
I'm going to let you
Bye,
guys
Mark.
go.
Yeah.
Bye,
Mark,
Mark.
it was fun.
Bye, Mark.
I'll see you boys again.
Yes, I think we tainted him.
I've been
Yeah,
tainted. I don't know if
bad.
I'll be able to sleep tonight. I'm going to try.
Good luck.
You'll have
I gotta
nightmares.
try.
You'll have nightmares.
Fever
Well,
dreams.
you know.
Just think of all those stories Joe has been telling.
Caveat dreams.
They're going to keep me up fucking ready to close my eyes. Just seeing like fucking.
Later, Mark.
Bye, boys. Be good.
Bye.
I'm going to duck out right behind Mark. I think you guys have like your normal segments to wrap up if I'm following along the way you normally do. The wrestler of the weeks and stuff. So I don't have anything to contribute to that, but it's been a hoot. I've learned so much about circumcision and just so much today. Really, I have. There's been a lot
to learn on a wrestling podcast.
You know
I
what?
have
Hold on.
downloaded maybe 15 new pictures to put my little stop cam thing. So I've loaded up on them for the next time I'm here.
Ryan, I want to go out on a limb here.
Let's talk about it. It better be a heavy fucking limb.
Yes. Ernest has
limb.
gone on record to say that he's bowing out for the next at least week, so he won't be on next week's show. Maybe the week after.
For real?
I would love to extend the olive branch if you're not too busy at work to fill in and take over Ernest's decrepit chair and give us some damn life to this thing.
Yeah, I'll pretend I'm in charge of the show, but not actually do anything and let Jim run the actual show. I can do that.
And don't worry.
Oh, that'll just like be.
It's like normal. It's okay.
And don't worry, we still make fun of Ernest even when he's not here.
Good. Should I show up
like now?
Nope. Now, see, you almost fucking tricked me into saying something. You almost got me.
So close.
You're invited to come.
That's not. It was so much worse than that.
I know.
Wow.
We'll let it go.
Ryan, thanks for coming on the show. Man. We appreciate it, man.
I appreciate you guys having me. Maybe I'll show up in blackface next week. Who knows?
Oh. Wow.
Wow. What a mic drop. Is that a mic drop? Holy shit.
And he's gone.
Wow.
Wow.
Damn.
Jim, wow.
And said, I'm
No,
out.
I'm not playing up what he said at all. I'm just let it go. Let it go. I'm gonna let it go.
Ishmael jersey.
All right. Let's get to our wrestlers July
that's
month.
Ishmael.
Yes, sir. My brother.
Wait, by Ryan's argument, if I have nothing to input into this segment, am I allowed to leave also?
There's so much stuff
Joe,
back there.
Joe, theoretically, you should have presented a list for this and
Right.
the wrestlers of the week. Theoretically.
Go ahead, Michael.
Really, like we're thinking fucking Joe's ever gonna do a fucking list.
I mean,
I told him.
That's literally why I said
like,
theoretically.
I was like, "Oh, are you gonna get me a list? I'm already at work. I can't do it." I said, "God damn it, I'm gonna fucking blow this whole thing up."
Well, if we're talking about, never mind.
I was talking about the picks, not the fucking
Right. I mean, so we're talking about Joe and it blowing, and never mind.
Joe's picks. All right, this week
The wrestlers of the month are coming up for the month of July, as well as the updated standings through the month of July. This month, the wrestler of the month is none other than the new Ring of Honor World Champion, Claudio Castagnoli. He received all 4 first-place votes, even though it's really 3 because Joe just took my list because, well, lazy. Number 2 is Liv Morgan. Number 3 is Wardlow. Number 4 is 7-Star FTR. 5th place is the new AEW Tag Team Champions, Baskin Robbins in their glory. 6th is Joe's Man Crush Monday, Austin 7 Abs. 7th place, Bobby Lashley. 8th place, the Usos. By the way, can we talk about this for a second?
Bobby.
Thank you. Jim, why did you have the Usos so low?
What'd you have them?
I had him like what in the middle teens. I may have made a mistake.
Because what I will say is the match that they had this month is the one where it's like we thought that it was like one of the greatest tag matches of all time, and I was so confused on why I looked at it. And you had the Usos sitting in 17th.
Yeah, I think I screwed up there because I was prioritizing a lot of title winners towards the like new champions higher to the top, and then I think somehow the Usos just slipped a bit, and I had to like pencil them in somewhere, and I wasn't about to go back and redo the whole list, and I probably had a little bit of the stink from Saturday still left on the.
Makes sense.
Why did Joe go full blackface here?
Because he's probably using his phone for something that he thinks is more productive than being on the show right now. Number 9 is Hook. 10 is Dalton Castle and the Boys. 11 is Joey Samoa. 12, Bianca Belaire. 13, Taya Valkyrie. 14, the new NXT UK Tag Champions of Jensen and Briggs. The Creed Brothers in 15th. Wheeler Yuta 16th. Mercedes Martinez 17th. Mike Bailey 18th. Mandy Rose 19th. Brody King 20. Roxanne Perez and Cora Jade at 21. JEFF. JATT at 22. Zoe Starks at 23. 24 was Braun Breaker, and 25 was Jungle Boy. With all of this being said, I believe we have some movement in the Wrestler of the Month points. Let me go over here real quick. Now, in 3rd place, vaulting up the list, is 7-Star FTR. They're at 69 points. They are 3 points behind Cody Rhodes for 2nd, and they are 5 points behind Adam Hangman Page, who still leads the way at 74 points.
They're going to pass them both.
Wardlow has cracked the top 5. He's in 5th with 64 points. Bobby is in 7th with 60 points. Theory moves up a bunch here. He's at 9th with 55 points. And Roman Reigns, ahead of the table, currently sits in 13th with 49 points.
FTR should be passing those two very soon because obviously Cody's out. And who's the other one ahead of him?
Adam Hangman Page.
Yeah. I mean, he's not really doing much right now. So
he may be involved in the trios thing.
If they win the trios tournament, I don't know how fast they're going to jump him.
Yeah.
Even if they get to the finals, it still may be hard to jump FTR to jump him, unless they beat Swerve in their glory and have all 4 titles by the end of the month.
All right. So wrestlers of the week.
For the wrestlers of the week, I got to go back over to the other page on the spreadsheet here. Give me a sec. This is the problem with doing this on my phone. Joe had the extra pick last week. Jim gets the extra pick this week, so he gets the first overall pick as well. So we'll turn it over to producer
Jimbo.
The winner of the best match of the weekend. It is my tribal chief, Roman Reigns.
Ernesto.
She retained against Becky. Give me Bianca Bellaire.
All right. I'm going to go a little different here. I'm going to move away from SummerSlam. I'm going to go a man who went 2-0 on Monday Night Raw and is now the #1 contender for the United States title. Give me Tomato Champs.
Tomato Champs.
It's getting the push. Love it.
Sleeping Beauty.
I'm going to go really different with this one. It's the last time that he could possibly make our list here. So I'm gonna need all your all's help with this one.
Vince?
No, ew, no.
Ric Flair, you moron.
Yeah,
I know.
You ruined my joke. Damn it. I was gonna ask for 2 claps
And a Ric Flair.
and a Ric Flair. Ernest sucks.
I love you too, Joe. You're gonna miss me next 2 weeks.
He has brought this show to a screeching halt multiple times tonight.
Yeah, I have. Yes.
Jim?
I'm going to go with a guy that thoroughly impressed me in what was his first singles match in WWE, and somebody that I actually, and I can't believe I'm saying this, I can't wait to see him back in the ring again, Logan Paul.
Wow.
That's my
nice.
thing, actually.
Toolbox?
Give me a group that retained. Give me the Usos.
All right. I will go with a man who retained his title at the ever famous Ric Flair's last match. Give me the Impact Wrestling World Champion, the Walking Weapon, Josh Alexander.
He's white, right?
He is white.
Okay, just making sure.
All right.
Jim, right?
Joe?
Oh, Joe had to go.
I'll go after Joe.
Or do you want to take Joe's last pick?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Take Joe's last one.
I'm going to take somebody that we're all saying goodbye to, and probably was in his best gimmick.
Not Vince.
No, man. Cowboy Brock.
Cowboy B. Brock.
Fucking love it.
This might have been his best role because he did all his own mic work.
Certainly his most fun. Jimmy would agree with that too.
Mm-hmm.
I think Farmers Only Brock will be back by WrestleMania.
Oh yeah, this isn't the last we see of him. I don't.
It's gonna be the last we see for him for the rest of the year.
Oh, easily. This was in case of emergency, and
they broke the glass.
Thank God we had this emergency. Also, I don't think we touched on it here, but the Brock Lesnar and then the Mike toss, the Roman catch,
and the wink
that was slick,
is one of the greatest moments, like subtle little moments in, because like you didn't see it live if you weren't looking. And who's looking for it? Who looks at when they throw a microphone? Who gives a shit?
No, actually, that view was from Roman's back, and like
it was,
and it was more panned up, so you only saw Roman from like mid back up because it was all focused on Brock jumping down. I saw it from a completely different angle, like a day or two later.
Yeah, we saw it later that night from somebody in the crowd.
Yeah,
and it was like he fucking caught that, and then like WWE realized they had the footage of him catching and winking. I'm like, that's so fucking great. Like, that's so fucking great. That proves that both of those guys absolutely are loving working with each other.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, and you know what's funny? I said this to Mike a couple of weeks ago. Becky fought Asuka on Raw, and right after the match, Asuka reached around and grabbed Becky's tits and squeezed them.
Yeah, the honk.
Yeah, so it's like it's cool to catch little things like that. You know, like when you know, after Flair and Shawn Michaels, you know, even there was even something at the end, I think, with Logan Paul and the Miz.
Well, when they went through the table, they give him the hand squeeze.
Yeah.
That's you can when you see it, you know, it's a signal.
Yeah.
All right, Jim, the next pick, right? The last pick.
Jim gets the last one.
I'm going to go with the new NXT Women's Tag Team Champions, Katana Chance and Kaden Carter.
I'm glad you did, because if not, I was going to take Josh Alexander down and do it myself. But thankfully,
I wanted to go McAfee, but title wins are important. So
affirmative.
All right, so that's the wrestlers of the week. Next week, no Ernest. He's taking next week off.
Yep, taking a week off, maybe 2. We'll see how that works out. Got kids back in school next week and a lot of adjustment going. Got a kindergartner starting next Wednesday, so that's gonna be a big of an adjustment. Yeah, miss you guys. Obviously, you'll kick ass without me. Before we get going, let's plug away. Jim, anything want to plug?
I mean, 3 Count Thursday, you know the deal. Each and every Thursday night live, and then the podcast drops on Tuesday. Take three. Huddle Up Podcast. Coming back. We had a new
baby.
We had a new episode drop yesterday. We'll have the next and final of the off-season episodes dropping on the 10th. We are back live on the 23rd. So Huddle Up Podcast, and I'm working on scheduling some stuff for Discussions with a Nobody, but just head over to @Huddle Up Podcast, Facebook and Twitter, @3 Count Thursday, Facebook and Twitter, and you can follow me at Big Jim Sports. Everything's linked on my link tree as well.
Alonzo Diaz, go ahead.
I just want to plug WWEshop.com.
Dummy.
An asshole.
That's it.
No porn, nothing to plug.
No,
new videos. Oh,
I'm good.
All right. Big Mac.
You got anything?
I have a riddle, but I want to save it for the very end.
What is the very end?
Well, no, I want you guys.
Oh, the very end. Very end. Okay. Cool.
You can follow me on Twitter @TheyCallMeBurn. Follow me on Instagram @FatKidCertifiedSE. You can listen to me do a podcast about local South Florida baseball, Sunny Days and Double Plays. You can find that on any of your major podcast catchers. Also, twitch.tv/SDDP Live for live video of games in the area, as I will be traveling with my new GoPro, doing some cool stuff with that. Otherwise, yeah, thanks to the guys from 3CT from coming on.
Yes, Ryan and Mark.
I do have to tell you this, though, Jim, and I will text you earlier next week. Rick O.
I know, man. Dude.
He did say next week, though.
I know, I've said that for multiple weeks. Yeah.
Get the hat.
I keep fucking it up. But we'll
Did I ever tell you guys the kitten's name?
No.
Luigi.
Really?
All right, I can get behind that.
I like that.
It's not the worst thing I've heard tonight.
EJ Christian on Twitter. First Week of Podcast, of course, all podcast catchers. Yeah. And that's it for us.
Craig?
Great show. Craig.
Okay. What has a little dick and hangs down?
Ernest.
Oh. Snap call. Damn. Dude, really, Joe?
Little dick.
I mean, a little bit of credit.
And hangs down.
China.
A bat. What has a big dick and hangs up?
Craig.
That was great.
That's
great.
That's a walk-off.
That's a walk-off.
That's a walk. That's how you end your show.
That was great. Good shit.